Hi, I am back again for my third vlog. I wanted to speak to you guys about Irish community and what I found out about Sneem, which is the longest amount of time I spent in Ireland. I found out that community is a two-way street, that people know one another, they know each other's names, they know each other's children's names, they frequently come together for functions or just merely to chit-chat with one another. However, I also found out that community has a dark side. One of the effects of this is that everybody knows one another's issues. Many times on the street, I would hear things similar to, "Oh, Connie, he's a bit of a loon, be careful," or "That old O'Sullivan never did get married, but he drank for two." People Although people have issues with one another, they still seem to come together and respect one another. And most of this is just joking, but privacy is an issue. I also noticed that in Sneem, some things were missing. They did not have a full-time grocery store. They don't have a working ATM, bank, or a vet for the numerous dogs that run around. However, nevertheless, they choose to be in this community, valuing the beauty that surrounds them and one another more so than the basic essentials. They are a tight group. Many of them are related by blood, some just related because of sense of place. Many other towns or cities that I have visited, I've noticed, do not really like tourists. They will band together to make fun of them behind their backs, to their faces. I know several occasions of people that I knew getting false directions, bad advice, mischievous suggestions, but this was not the case in Sneem. Everybody was welcoming. If some if some disdain was felt over the constant visitors in and out of Sneem, especially during the summer, we did not feel it. Like I said, all were welcoming. And if they weren't welcoming, they left us to our own devices without any mischievous causes. There are many tourism shops. Most of the places cater to our needs. But when I was asking the residents what was missing in Sneem, many of them surprisingly told me more attractions for tourism. So why are tourists more welcomed than a hindrance in this town? Because Sneem completely relies on tourism. Maybe this town would not be still standing if it wasn't for the constant flow of visitors in and out throughout the summer. Whether they enjoy frequent company or not, they hide it because they realize that in order to be a part of this community, in order to live in the beautiful Sneem with the ocean and the mountains and one another, that this is something that they have to accept. So, in this special town, to be a part of this unique community, some things have to go, such as essential shopping or privacy. That it may not be possible, that they don't have the right substance in order to maintain it. But it's a price that they are all willing to pay, which makes them just that much more of a tight-knit community. Most of them feel that tourism is a good thing because it keeps their town going. And I think it is a beautiful, beautiful thing that they come together and deal with this appropriately, whether they like it or they don't like it. I think that is just one of the most special things about Sneem, is that they welcome us into their town. It was by far my favorite place out of everywhere we visited in Ireland, and I will always hold it close to my heart and wish that I one day could be a part of a community as wonderful as theirs. Thank you.